I feel good about myself, CD, because you looked on my paper and took it from me. So anyway,
we're not even saying it on camera.
We're starting off with Texas. I agree with everything that you said. And then next, Miami. Look, they've got a quarterback in Cam Moore that you mentioned could be up for the Heisman, could be in New York.
The defense stinks.
They're winning a lot of close games, but they're winning. Ohio State with a huge win in Penn State. That was big. Georgia Bulldogs, we talked about their issues, but they keep winning. They keep playing well. Oregon, I think, is a little bit set apart from everybody at this point. But the thing about this year is November is going to be big for a lot of people.
Get Miami out of there. They've played nobody, and their defense stinks. You just said it. I'll give you a team that has played nobody, whose defense looks really good, offense is tremendous, and they've blown everybody out. Give Indiana some love. Give me the Hoosiers in the top 5. Outside of that, I've got Ohio State a notch ahead of Georgia. Ohio State's got the best loss in the country by 1 at the #1 team in the country. Texas behind Georgia because Georgia went in and thumped them. But give Indiana a little love. I think it's time we do that.
I want to put BYU in the rankings as well.
Well, you didn't.
Why didn't you?
Just thought of it.
I thought of it too, but no. In Indiana, no.
Indiana's better.
Indiana's good.
They're good, but
why no Indiana?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I just don't think they're that great. You know?
Hater.
Have they played anybody?
Hater.
No, they haven't. We're back in moment.
Okay.
SEC Football Final is presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors, official sporting goods and outdoor retailer of the SEC.
The Huddle. It's a circle of trust. Here, big plans become big plays. Standing shoulder to shoulder, sharing an unbreakable bond. The Huddle is where confidence is forged and where the game is won. Financial confidence is built that way too, working together on your region's green print plan. Let's huddle up, because in an SEC world, we're the SEC Bank.
Why pay too much for cable TV when it costs less for Fubo TV? Get all the channels you want with all the entertainment you love for the price that cable can't beat. Start watching at FuboTV.com.
You might wonder, John Legend, how do you keep your voice sounding so legendary? Honey, and how do I keep my protection against COVID-19 up to date? With a COVID shot this season, designed for recent variants.
You can get your COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot if you're due for both, as recommended by the CDC.
The fresher, the better.
Ask your healthcare provider about getting this season's COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot.
Fried chicken and wontons and teriyaki glaze and an egg roll. Some people think the Zaxby's Sensation salad is too delicious to be a salad. Yep, that's why we call it a salad. The Zaxby's Sensation salad. Zaxby's.
Check out Mahomes' top 3 plays of the day. He scrambles into T-Mobile to get that new iPhone 16 Pro on us. It's a little shimmy, shimmy, shake. What you think, Kyle?
It's like he's chasing an ice cream truck.
Ice cream! He got his iPhone 16 Pro, the first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence.
Cuz holding it up like a baby lion.
Homie takes those T-Mobile savings and calls it a day.
Respect.
Now at T-Mobile.com, get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. And families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys.
Roman Harper, Cole Kubelik, Monday, read and react. I tell you what, it's like a buffet every time they go. They get so many things to choose from, to react to, and another incredible week ahead. All right, you see Cole there? How about him with Tom and Jordan after the last game of the night?
Dark mode was activated tonight at Neyland Stadium, and the Volunteers hold serve and still in the running for a college football playoff appearance. Tom, Jordan, Cole. This was a Tennessee team that kind of got off to a sluggish start offensively. Dylan Sampson was in and out of the lineup after a first-half fumble, but when they leaned on him and when they trusted him to run the football, he proved to be the difference maker in this game.
Yeah, that was impressive how this Tennessee football team responded to adversity, right? A couple misses on those elusive, explosive explosive plays early. You said it, Dylan Sampson with the fumble, went out, back in, and then it was just the Tennessee team that we're used to seeing, the physicality on both sides of the football. But in the run game, that's how they finished off those drives in the red zone with Dylan Sampson between the tackles. The physicality was impressive on both sides of the football, Cole.
And I think they opened up, unlocked some other aspects of this football team. We saw the tight ends not so much in the blocking game, but in the receiving portion of this offense. So showing you different ways to win different style fights off of Dylan Sampson being successful on the ground.
All right, so now we look ahead to what is a loaded weekend next weekend in the SEC, all on ABC. Texas and Florida meet for the first time since the 1940s. We know that Texas, Cole, is good enough to win a national championship, but we also know that Florida is much better than its record indicates.
Well, it's going to depend on DJ Lagway and his health. You go be your backup quarterback. He's got a bunch of talent. He comes in, he can complete some deep balls. He's competitive with Georgia today. Then he leaves that game, and Florida's not able to hold on. But that Texas offensive line, one that can push you around. Those wide receivers, they have juice. We know what the quarterback is capable of, and that defense a little bit different this year. So will be a fun game to watch in Austin next week.
And Ole Miss absolutely dominated Arkansas today. If there is any question that they are still in the mix, they answered that, and they have a chance to send a huge message to Georgia next week.
And they did it with Henry Parrish going out with an injury, Trey Harris not being part of the equation, and Jackson Dart was still lights out. This is a team that is as scary as anybody because the points they can put up and how well the defense is playing. Like Tennessee, they're built different than they have been in the past.
College game day will be in Baton Rouge for the first time since 2019. By all accounts, this feels like a college football playoff elimination game. Two of the powerhouses, Alabama and LSU, with seemingly everything on the line for programs who have met for national titles.
You want me to make this one really easy for you?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay. Garrett Nussmeier, don't throw the football to guys in a white jersey. That's literally it. That's the only thing that has to happen for your team to win the game.
I like it. You know what I like?
Because you can be Arkansas and you can drop 3 of those balls that come to you, or you can be Texas A&M and catch 3 of those balls that come to you.
I'm going to throw another one at you, though. The defense has got to be able to adjust to an athletic quarterback because we saw what happened when Marcel Reed went in the game, and he ran all over him. Jalen Miller was going to do the same thing unless that defense can make some adjustments.
Thought this weekend was big and chaotic. Just wait till next weekend. 3 huge games in the Southeastern Conference coming your way on ABC.
All right, guys, thank you much. By the way, to Cole's point, I think Nuss is going to want to throw it to the guys in white because LSU, white at home, right?
At home.
All right.
Sure.
Next week is incredible, right? Georgia, Ole Miss, Bama, LSU, Oklahoma, Missouri could be. South Carolina, Vanderbilt's going to be incredible.
I can't wait to watch specific matchups within the matchups. Georgia had trouble protecting their quarterback today. Carson Beck under pressure on 7 dropbacks. 1 completion to the guys in red, 3 to the guys in white. You know who's going to get that pressure. You talked about the 17 sacks today, the last 2 weeks by the Ole Miss defense. I can't wait to watch that D-line versus the Georgia offensive line.
How about just the fact that we sit in here on these Saturdays and we have, like, you can't see it, but we've got all these TVs set up. We're watching all these football games, and literally you don't know who is going to win each game each week. I mean, came here last week and watched Texas A&M go be undefeated in the SEC. Now they go to Columbia and lose. South Carolina's going to play Vanderbilt. I mean, so many key matchups that are coming up. This November is going to be special. We've got 5 games in November. It's going to be a long month in that respect. But just the fact that you don't know from week to week